Hey friends, I'm Daisy from Texas, and this is my crazy story. Please like and subscribe. I was born to a single mom who was thrilled to see that I was a beautiful baby. Everyone at the hospital wanted a glimpse of me because my mom was a superstar figure skater. OMG, look at her eyes, just like her mom's. Gosh, her eyes, nose, lips, everything screams perfection. Of course, she is my daughter. She can be nothing less than perfection. Growing up, Mom wanted me to follow her footsteps and become a world-class figure skater, and I wanted that too. Watching Mom on the TV mesmerized me. When I was just 3, Mom hired the best coach for me and even built an ice rink in our mansion. When I was 6, I won my first gold medal, and Mom made my routine even tougher. I had to wake up early and practice every day, no matter what. I so hated the routine, and I wanted to be like normal kids. Have fun, have friends, and yeah, go to school. So on my 7th birthday, I asked Mom to send me to school, but she totally freaked out. School? Gosh, among common people? Never. What? Fine then, I'll never skate. By making me practice all the freaking time, you've already sucked the fun from it. Saying that, I threw the worst tantrum ever and ended up kicking the cake off the table. Well, Mom was pretty pissed, but I was as stubborn as she was, and I stood my ground. When I didn't practice for weeks, she had no choice but to cave in. I was pretty excited for school, but it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be. All my life, I was used to wearing shiny clothes and makeup, but when I entered the school, I felt all eyes on me. The staring and whispering really made me nervous, and I didn't even see a girl coming my way with a glass of slushy in her hand, and we both ended up bumping into each other. Oh my God, I can't breathe. This jacket costs more than $4,000. I'll have to send it to France for dry cleaning. Huh? This trash? Gosh, you're a rich snob, aren't you? You should thank me that I dropped slushy all over that ugly jacket. It really looks better now. And then all the kids standing around us started to laugh. I just ran to the bathroom and washed my face and took off the shiny jacket. I so wanted to be normal, and my first day started off on the wrong foot. As for studies, I learned I had a lot of catching up to do. So I started working my butt off to be at the same level other kids were. Come on, Daisy, it's time to practice. No, I have to figure out this math problem first. What? That's why I was so against you going to school. Seeing Mom lose her marbles, I had to leave my homework and practice. But the next day, when the teacher saw my notebook, she was furious and said I wasn't taking studying seriously. I was made to stand in a corner, and I so wanted to just magically disappear. Kids avoided me, and I was even called the Ice Princess just because I felt nervous talking to people, and they'd already decided I was a snob. When someone thought I was being rude, I was just struggling inside to say the right thing. Things were pretty much the same till high school. I was doing figure skating and also studying, and because of the many breaks I had to take to compete, my studies were suffering. One time, I came back from school feeling angry because I'd gotten a C on a math test, and the moment I entered my bedroom, a crazy-looking girl hugged me. Oh my God, stop it! Who are you and why are you in my room? Someone help me and get this crazy girl away! But the girl just gave me a goofy smile and started saying something in a language I didn't understand. Who was she? Right then, my coach came running and moved the girl away from me. Daisy, I'm so sorry. This is my niece Gabriella from Spain. My sister sent her to me. She wants to be a figure skater, and she's kind of your fan. Just fan? No, I am your greatest fan. Daisy, you are like my idiot. She means idol. Her English is not the best. I then got to know that Gabriella was staying at our place with her aunt. But the next day, when I was getting ready to go to school, I was shocked to see Gabriella with a backpack. Turned out, the coach had gotten her in the same school as me, and she was even in my class. Bummer, because I knew how ruthless kids could be towards new students. The entire way to school, I kept telling her how I had her back. If anyone messes with you, you tell me, and I'll tell the principal. Don't let anyone bully you. The girl instantly grabbed my hand and started kissing it. Oh, Daisy, you're so kind. I love how you synthesize with me. Synthesize? You mean sympathize? Yes, that! At school, I kept Gabriella with me. I was protecting her like a mother goose. I wasn't gonna let anyone make fun of her. But during our health education class, something bizarre happened. The teacher was giving us a lesson on how to rescue someone who might be drowning. And seeing a dummy in the water, Gabriella just lost it. I save her. Nobody panic. I got her. But Gabriella, it's just a dummy. No, Daisy, you can't call people that word. She then jumped in the water and dragged the dummy and performed CPR on it. Don't you dare die on me! Don't you dare! The whole thing looked like a scene from a movie. In the end, when Gabriella realized it was actually a dummy, she started laughing, but right then the teacher clapped, saying that she had never seen any kid take CPR lessons so seriously, and she was proud of her. What? I literally can't even. I soon realized I didn't need to worry about Gabriella at all. Even though the girl seemed to have an IQ lower than a plant, all the teachers and kids loved her, and I just kept wondering how. Even worse, it seemed like every guy in school had a crush on Gabriella. All the boys would be talking about how cute and funny she was. Every day when Gabriella opened her locker, chocolates and love notes would fall out. Sometimes, I think this school is Hogwarts. Hogwarts? Why? Every day, I wish for chocolates, and I get chocolates. Totally magical. Here, have some. I didn't get why everyone liked her so much. One time, Gabriella and I were sitting in the cafeteria and having lunch when a guy came and sat next to me, making me so nervous that I couldn't even look up. He was the school's most handsome guy. So I was wondering if you would like to go out with me this weekend. I don't think so. I have to practice for a tournament. How about next week? Oh, Daisy, don't get so ahead of yourself. I would never want to date the Ice Princess. Gabriella, what do you say? OMG, I felt so embarrassed. And when I realized that everyone was looking at me like I was some animal straight out of a zoo, I ran to the bathroom and locked myself in. I felt humiliated. A while later, I heard Gabriella knock, and right when I opened the door, she looked worried. Oh, Daisy, that was so rude of that jerk. Don't worry, I gave him a slap. But why? It wasn't his fault. It was me being stupid. Why would I think anyone would like me? Everyone thinks I'm a snotty witch. They call me the Ice Princess. But why does everyone like you? How can I be more like you? Gabriella smiled. Just stop caring. I know I appear dumb sometimes. Okay, maybe a lot of times. But I don't care what anyone says or thinks. Just be the awesome you. Her words warmed my heart, and I hugged her. After that day, Gabriella and I started hanging out together. She would be with me at school and would always be watching me practice in the ice rink. In a few weeks, I was going to compete in the biggest figure skating competition and was pretty excited for it. One time when I went to practice, I saw Gabriella skating and I was totally blown away by her moves. So much so that I told her that she should compete too, and she seemed to like the idea. Be on the same ice rink as my idol? Yes, yes, yes! I couldn't help but smile. Gabriella was kinda adorable. But when Mom found out about Gabriella also participating, she went ballistic, saying how stupid I was to encourage my competition to be in the tournament. But I ignored her. Gabriella wasn't competition. She was my friend. But on the day of the tournament, something bizarre happened. Gabriella wore an exact replica of my costume. What's this? You copied my design? I was working on this costume for a week. We look like twins now. It seemed odd, and when Gabriella performed, I was shocked. Because she wasn't just good, she was fabulous. So when it was my turn, I had to improvise and make my routine look more thrilling. When the marks were announced for the first round, I was in the first spot and Gabriella was second. But still, the press was running towards her, calling her a breakout star. That girl, she used you. She acted all innocent and adorable, and look, she's stealing your limelight. I'm telling you, that girl is up to something, and you'll only realize it when it's too late. She is a backstabber. My heart sank hearing Mom's words. Perhaps she was right, but I had the second round of the tournament to worry about now. I went to change into my costume, and when I took it out of my bag, I saw it was torn from the middle. I felt like I couldn't breathe. And just then, Gabriella came running towards me. Who did this? I'll kill them. Huh? Don't act so innocent. I know it was you. Just go away. Daisy, I swear. Just leave me alone. Mom was right about you. You stabbed me in the back. But... Before she could say more, I lunged at her, and right then Mom walked into the locker room with some people. See, this is your breakout star, using unfair means to win. First, she copied Daisy's costume and then destroyed her new one. And now, she is attacking my daughter. Well, Gabriella was disqualified right then. Thank God Mom came in right in time and she had an extra costume, so I was able to perform. In the end, I was one of 3 contestants selected for the final round. At home, Gabriella came to talk to me, but I slammed the door shut on her face. I didn't want to talk to a backstabber. Later, I woke up in the middle of the night to get some water and heard some sounds coming from Mom's room. She was talking to my coach. You're fired. Pack up your things and get out. I hired you to make my daughter the best, not bring in a competition for her. If I hadn't taken matters into my own hands by ruining that dress, my Daisy would have lost the title. Take this money and get lost. She then wrote a check and threw it in my coach's face. What the heck? It was because of Mom that Gabriella was out of the competition? I felt horrible. At that moment, I knew what I had to do. The next day when Mom and I reached the stadium for the final round, I had a surprise for her. After the first contestant performed, it was my turn. Are you ready? Yes, but are you sure? Never been more sure in my life. Show them what you got, bestie. Saying that, I hugged Gabriella and sent her to the ice rink. Seeing her enter the ice rink in my place, Mom totally lost it and was running towards the organizers, but I stopped her and told her how I knew the truth. You stupid girl! In life, you have to play dirty to get to the top. So what if I played a little dirty for you? But you blew your big chance. I don't care. I choose to play fair. I then ran to watch Gabriella perform, and she was breathtaking. When she was done, the audience threw roses at her, and I could see tears of joy in her eyes, and I was so happy for her. It was no shock when Gabriella was announced the winner of the competition. As she received the trophy, she took the mic. This trophy was my dream, and I dedicate it to my idol, Daisy. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you for believing in me. Get over here, girl. Daisy and I waved at the crowd and then hugged. It was the sweetest victory ever.